Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Prestera, you guys. So sorry I had to hop off. Sorry about it, but I'm back. So, all of my lovelies, we were having a great conversation. We were having a great conversation about things of the paranormal, supernatural, spiritual element. Hey, Em. I can always count on you to just hop right back in. Pick up like, oh, nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. Right, exactly. I love these kinds of conversations. Does that make me weird? Does that make me weird? Yeah. I actually was watching Ghost Hunters this weekend because who watches Ghost Hunters? Me, I watch Ghost Hunters and I watch Paranormal Activity. Yes, I do. But I don't know. I've always been fascinated by those things since I was a child. Like, I always want to know who or what or why. Like, I want to know. And I feel like it's probably my Scorpio moon that makes me this way. Like, I want to know. I always want to know, I know I used to drive my mom crazy because I would always ask her, why? Why? Yes, I watch them too. Why, mom? Don't do this because and then I'm like, but why? And she's like, because. But it just makes me think, like when I see children like my nephew, I'm gonna have to explain to him the why behind things, like why we do the things we do or why not. Right. Well, why? Why not? Why do we do this? Because it just tickles me, because growing up in a very religious setting, like you'll see people go to the church or mosque or temple. And every religion has their things. Like Catholics, the kids, they go to mass, they got the rosary beads, they come and say a prayer, they go to communion, and the kids are like, but why? Why am I here? Why do you want me to be quiet? Why do I need to eat this little thing that looks like a cracker? Why? And why is this grape juice? Isn't this supposed to be wine? Leave it to children to question things. Children have no filter. Children want to know everything there is to know because they want to know. And they're not letting you get off the hook either. They're not going to let you get off the hook. Mom, why do I have to wear the seatbelt? Because it's for safety purposes, so you don't fly out of the car when we have an accident, ma'am. Oh, okay. Puts the seatbelt on. But you had to have that conversation, otherwise he or she would not want to put the seatbelt on because they don't understand the purpose behind it. A lot of parents feel like, well, I shouldn't have to explain it to my kids. But yeah, you should. Because if I, as an adult, want to know why I'm required to do something, don't you think that children deserve that same respect? Like, why should you not jump in the bed? Well, because you can break it. You can hurt yourself. You can hurt yourself and not be able to go outside and play. Let's start there. That's why you shouldn't jump in the bed. You won't have anywhere to sleep. Exactly. So a lot of times parents will brush kids off, like, go, quit asking me the questions. Just do what I say. Just do what I say. And it's like, but they kind of have to have an understanding. They have to have when they're small, they're like learning things and they're growing. Right. Explain it to me. Make it make sense. So I've been that way since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Make it make sense. Like, I want to understand why you want me to do this. Why should I pray today? Give me a reason. Like, why? Why should I say thank you, excuse me, or good morning? Why is that important? It's the little things. I know. Parents, kudos to you guys. Hats off to you guys. I salute the moms and dads because your job is never done. It's never done. Of course, Em. Of course. Absolutely. You're always explaining, having to explain things. You know, why you shouldn't do this. Now they're older. Well, Mom, you just don't want me to have a boyfriend. It's not that I don't want you to have a boyfriend, but you're only 13. We know what can happen. We know what can happen. So let's not, okay, until you're about 17. How about we not do that? Or at least if you're going to, you guys can talk over the phone. He can come over here while we're here. We can go. How about I take you guys to the skating rink? Let's all go skating. Let's all go to the movies. See? Now I'm thinking about that. That must be challenging for parents who have teenagers because they really question things. Teenagers really question stuff. And because it doesn't make sense to them. They're trying to make things make sense to them. No, you can't go hot riding on four-wheelers out in the middle of nowhere speeding, right? It's not safe. Things happen. Things happen. I mean, it's enough to have accidents on their own, but and then there's the teenager. Well, why can't we just go? Well, because it's not safe. That's why. Well, it's going to be 4 of us. Okay, but there's no adult supervision. So that's going to be a no. Let's find out. Let's find out. You know what I feel intuitively? I feel intuitively before I pull anything. I feel like he's going to give you bits and pieces emotionally. It's like fragments. Bits and pieces here and there. It's crazy because I honestly feel that you guys are connected, kind of like I was explaining with my mom, on a soul level. So I feel as though he can feel when you are withdrawing energy. Yeah, I feel like he can feel when you are withdrawing your energy. So it's like it's weird, but it's like you withdraw and he comes in. It's like the worm on the hook. What's the possible outcome with Jeff expressing his emotions here? Withholding. Of course, I asked this question, and this is what I get. Withholding. Not expressing emotions. Not expressing affection or feelings. So withholding. I feel like withholding, though, is like I said. I feel like very small amounts. I can respect that. I can respect that. It's not that I don't like the, it's just, it's the labels for me. All of them, really. Because I feel like all of them, in a way, put you in a box. But I do understand them. I understand them. I do. Let's see. So tell us more about Jeff's energy, spirit. Okay, this is great. This is great. Because you know what, Em? It's kind of like with everything, you know, it's too much of anything can be bad for you. And instead of just introducing the concept of the labels like twin flames, karmic, soulmates, all of the 9 yards, instead of just introducing it to the spiritual community, people, psychics, tarot readers, these people have blasted this label and they've made it to be such this grandiose situation where you've got to daily check your twin's energy. Yeah, you got to daily check their energy. You've got folks out here creating twin flame oracle decks and tarot decks just to check in on people's twin flames, instead of allowing a relationship, you know, like when we were in high school and just having a relationship, or in college, getting to know someone, dating them, going out, and allowing the natural process of a relationship to happen. They get people wrapped up in this fantasy of, you know how when a girl is young and she breaks up with her first crush or whatever, she gets over it, she moves on. Over the summer, she may get a job, she may go on a trip, she may spend time with family. She's able to get over that. The twin flame narrative keeps people caught up. Well, he's your twin flame. So she's still thinking about him 3 years down the road, and he has nothing to do with her. He's not thinking about her. Exactly. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like things were looking grim because I had the beginning of the end times. This is a blood moon. I forgot what blood moons represent, but this is like beginning of the end times. So it's like at one point in this connection, right. At one point in this connection, things kind of looked grim. Like it kind of looked like maybe he wouldn't come around. But it's like now, this is what I've got. Ascension, rising above for the better. Exactly. Or every time you communicate, it's karmic energy. It's fighting. It's arguing. It's, well, I'm not going to talk to you for days and then I'll pop back up. Or months and then I'll pop back up. Hey, stranger. Hey, big head. No, we're not playing childish games. That's what we're not doing. I literally had this argument with someone on Instagram earlier this morning because he was like, what did he say? I'll read y'all the text in a minute when I finish your reading. We always talk about stuff here on my channel. So if you're new to the live stream, you're watching, we're talking about labels, twin flames, soulmates, karmics, all that. Hi, T Tarot. Look, we've got frightened, scared to love, and needs reassurance. So I feel like your person, he has been a little bit afraid to kind of open up, and that's why he's been withholding. That's why he's been withholding emotionally. He had been afraid. But now, check this out. It's like a switch in energy. We've got serious and mature, not playing any games, responsible and considerate. Excuse the vampire face. This is a gothic day. And then and then we've got willing to grow, patience to grow long term, in it for the long run. I've told you from the beginning, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he is going to hang on to your coattail. Literally. You are dragging him out of here. Like he's not going anywhere. So it looks like he's going to start getting serious. Looks like he's going to start getting serious. I know, Rico. He's always at it. Don't give up, T Tarot. Don't give up, honey. Don't give up. There is a special someone for you, you know? But I honestly, as much as people don't like to hear it, honestly, self-love is the best love. And when you really start to focus on you, your emotions, how you react or respond in situations, you actually attract the type of person that you want into your energy. When you set better boundaries, when you tell people no, you know, you actually attract what it is that you want. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just know people get tired of hearing it, but it's true. Wow. That's a big step. That's a really big step. Oops. Wow. Sure, absolutely. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see how Marcus feels toward you. So what's Marcus's overall energy right now? Right now. Oops. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like yeah, I feel like he's still like opening up. Yeah, it's crazy because like I was just literally saying a few seconds ago about self-love. It's like once you decided to really focus on yourself, it's like all of a sudden Jay decided, okay, I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna start working on myself. It's almost like you catapulted him, like motivated him to start working on himself. So as we're talking about the labels, right? The twin flame soulmate labels, I understand like on the twin flame journey, how your counterpart is supposed to, like you guys mirror each other. You know what I mean? Like you guys help each other. Exactly. To get his shit together. Hey, Val. So it's like, I understand the concept of the twin flame narrative, but I just feel like it's overrated. I feel like a lot of readers, psychics, and mediums, they push it to the point where people are sold on this idea, this narrative that, well, it has to be my twin flame in order for me to be connected to this person. Not necessarily. Just every person you meet, when you first meet them, you're not going to feel that connection immediately. It won't happen for everyone. Not right away. The man that I'm happily in love with at this point in my life, I did not feel an instant with him. I didn't feel that. So to run around making people feel like, oh, it has to be this instant attraction soon as you guys meet, like, doesn't always happen that way. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people who've had the same experience as me. Like the person that they actually are happy in a healthy relationship with, it wasn't an instant connection. It was more like they met, they talked, they dated, they got to know each other, and then the energies, the chemistry started to flow. But it was over time. It wasn't this crazy, what do they call it? The runner chaser thing. Like, he's running, I'm chasing. What do I look like chasing a grown man? I can chase a toddler. Right. I can chase a toddler who's 2, who doesn't know any better, like my nephew, but I'm not chasing a 42-year-old across the globe. Oh, I want you. You're my twin. Come here. That's childish. I can't understand that. Like, how do people think that that's normal? And they'll sit and fight with you tooth and nail. This is my twin flame. You don't understand. This journey is so intense, and it makes you cry, and it makes you upset, and it helps you grow and all this stuff. And I'm just like, what? Wait, what? Like, it's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious. Like, I'm not gonna be waiting around, and when my twin finally gets it together, we're gonna be in union. And it's like, but why? He's been gone for 5 years. Hey, Aquarian. Right, Em? Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Start with his Marcus's overall energy towards T Tarot. Exactly, Em. That's exactly what the narrative has been pushed. It's like, it causes, especially women, I've seen men do it too, but it causes women to put themselves in a desperate situation where, you know, they're asking, well, and it keeps people coming back. It's no different than a doctor that prescribes you the wrong shit and then you have to keep coming back for checkups because, well, the doctor wants you to be dependent on the medication he gave you, and then that causes side effects, so you got to come back so he can take care of that side effect and this side effect and that side effect. Before you know it, you got 100 damn pills and you're still sick. So now that they've told you he's a twin flame, well, he's not communicating. What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You're living your life. You're minding your business. You're working on yourself. Well, you know, he's unhealed. He's unhealed. And, you know, he has a lot of insecurities and inner childhood trauma and triggers that he's not dealt with, and he's still healing. Okay, great. Let him heal over there. He can delete my number and stop with the shenanigans. That's my thing with that. Let's see. Spirit, what is Marcus's overall energy towards T Tarot? Exactly. That's my thing. Aren't we all? That's what I told somebody yesterday. I was like, aren't we all? Because he wanted to fight me tooth and nail about a twin flame. And I was like, that's fine. But, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. T Tarot, the one. He sees you as the one. This is good energy. He does see you as the one, or potentially the one. Tell me more, Spirit. Fantasy love. I feel like, here's the deal. I feel like with fantasy love, that maybe this is something that you really wanted to happen. You really wanted this to work out between the two of you. Or maybe he really wanted things to work out between the two of you. But, always that little but, right? There were other options involved. And it left you feeling jaded because you wanted you guys to be together. Yeah. Because you felt that you guys had soul vibes. You felt that the chemistry, the energy was very strong between the two of you. But you feel jaded because maybe you feel like he has other options. Is there someone else involved? Others involved? Because in his energy, I'm seeing options. I don't know if there's a karmic, a third party, or he just was kind of wishy-washy about what he wanted in this connection with you, but he feels like you have that energy of being the one. You have that energy. You're very loyal. You're very loyal. He feels that. He feels a connection with you. Wishy-washy. Let's see. He thinks about you a lot. Burning memories. Yeah, he thinks about you. Whatever hot times y'all had together, he still thinks about you. But it's like, yeah. It's like he's trying to figure out with options, what's gonna work. Freedom. It's like the only way I can describe this is like wanting your cake and eating it too. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. It's the energy of, I love you. Like you said, I love you, but I'm not ready for a commitment. He wants his freedom. He wants his freedom. And it's not fair. That's why I've got jaded here. You feel jaded. It reminds me of that song by Rihanna, Needed Me. Used to trip out that shit I was kicking till you had some fun on the run, though I give it to you, but baby, don't get it twisted. Yeah, like you feel like he's not giving you what he's supposed to give. And he loves the energy. He loves the affection. He loves the fact that you're committed and loyal. But at the same time, he wants to be free. He wants to be free to do him, whatever that means to him, to do what he wants to do. don't know why. A lot of masculines have this energy of like, yeah, it's like he wanted to be free to do his thing, but it's like, okay, Valerie love, it's like he still thinks about you too. Like, you guys both think about each other. You guys both think about each other. Spirit says there's still hope here. There's still hope here. You know, I feel like you may have wanted an apology from him that you never got. Be okay. Spirit says be okay with not getting closure from him because you may not get it. I feel like your hope is strong here. I feel like your hope is strong here. Guarded impatience. Yeah. Guarded impatience. Yeah, Spirit wants you to know that love is going to come towards you. Love is going to come towards you once you learn to put your guard down and allow yourself to open up and be vulnerable. Because we got heart flutters. Yeah. Or to have nesting children. Nesting children. I feel like maybe this is an energy for me. This is a beautiful like family energy. So you may have wanted to settle down with this person. Because like I said, you may have thought, because we got fantasy love up here. You may have thought he would have been the end all be all. You may have thought that he would have been, hey divine. You may have thought that he would have been the man that you expected him to be. And this is why it is, I strongly discourage going into any connection with an expectation of another adult. Because because of this right here, you feel jaded. You feel like he wasted your time. He wasn't giving what he was supposed to give. So you're confused. You're confused because you wanted this to work out the way you wanted it to work out. But he wasn't on the same page. It's great to have standards and it's great to have expectations, but don't expect them to meet your standards. Give them the free will to do it. These are my standards. I'm not backing down on my standards. Either you can choose to meet my standards. It's almost like, here's the job, okay? It's on you. You can make $20 an hour right here, right now. All you got to do, show up from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. $20 an hour, 1 hour lunch. It's like that type of energy. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let me find out what is his headspace. What is he thinking about you right now? Let me find out what is he thinking about you, and then I'll find out what possible actions he may take towards you. Yeah, the first step, and those are red flags too. When somebody starts, when they were in the initial stages of you guys talking or getting to know each other, whatever you want to call it, right? They're all love bombing you. They're texting you. They're calling you. They planning dates. I want to take you out. Woo, 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 woo. And then all of a sudden they start falling off. And then all of a sudden it kind of trickles down. And they stop doing the things that they once initially did. Those are red flags for you to be like, my expectations are not being met here. I am not being valued, appreciated, understood, whatever it is. All right, I'm out of here. I got to go. But let them know first. Let them know first before you pull out. Like, I'm going to leave because I made it very clear that this is not a little, this ain't no little rendezvous. But you want to play games, sir. Let's see. What is it, Marcus's headspace towards T Tarot? Yeah. Don't be committed to what's not committed to you, T Tarot. Rule number 1. Do not commit to something that's not proven themselves to be committed to you. Your loyalty belongs to you. That's who you need to be loyal to. Until that person shows you they're loyal to you, no. No. If you can't call the relationship, what are we? well, you know, well, if he's got a well, yeah. Okay, we're not. We're not a thing. Don't call me. Don't text me. Bye. Goodbye. We're not anything at all. You can't figure it out. Sir, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. What's in this headspace, Spirit? I'm always happy when I'm with you. Okay, so what happened? What happened? Oh, that tells me he was looking for a good time. He was looking for a good time, is what I got. He was looking for a good time. Look at this. I'm always happy when I'm with you. I'm not looking for a relationship. Did he tell you that? Did he say that to you? I'm not looking for a relationship. The devil is a lie. He didn't tell you that. Did you feel it? He didn't tell you that. Did you feel it? Did you feel like he was wasting your time? Did you feel like he wasn't serious at any point in this connection? Like, you know what? He might be playing. He might be stringing me along. Did you feel it? That is the intuition. That is the intuition right there. As soon as you feel it, you know what? I don't think I'm feeling this, Marcus. Where is this going? Like, what are your plans for the relationship here? Okay, because I'm looking for something stable. I'm looking for something long term. We've talked for the past 2 or 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever the case may be. We've talked this, like, when, like, are you gonna meet my family? You know, like, think, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell as a relationship is progressing or when it starts to stay stagnant and is not going anywhere. I don't like labels. So if you ask that question, what are we? I don't like labels. Let's just go with the flow. Let's just see where it goes. I don't know. Like, come on, sir. How do you not know? Unless you were just looking for a, you know, a hit it and quit it type situation or a friends with benefit type situation, and that's not what this is. And this is the thing, like, you have to let it be known what it is that you really want. And if you're not getting that, withdraw. Don't keep calling, don't keep texting, don't keep going out on the dates, don't keep giving in, don't make excuses. Stop. Just stop. Bingo. Soon as he said, let's, we stopping it right here, sir. It doesn't go any further than, no. Let's just go with the flow. Let's just delete your number. How about that? Let's just go ahead and block you today. Blocked. Because that's always a red flag. It's always a red flag. Good job. You're so different, not like anyone I've ever been with. Right, because you're a loving person, T-Tarot. You're loving, you're committed, you're loyal. But, you know, oh, look, he doesn't know. I don't know. You probably asked, okay, where is this going? You probably did have questions. Here he is. Here's his mind. Well, do you still love me? Do you still want a relationship? I don't know. That's where he's at. Okay, so you did the right thing. T-Tarot, I'm glad that you blocked him. Keep him blocked. Don't unblock him. Once you block him, don't unblock him. He is blocked for a reason. Blocked for a reason. He's not serious. He don't like labels. He wanted to see where things could go. He doesn't know. How in the hell How are you supposed to work with it? You're welcome, dear. You can't, if he don't know, then I don't know. If he don't know what we are, then we're not. Remember, no answer is an answer. Well, let's just see where it goes. How about we not and say we did? How about that? The boundaries. I will continue to enforce boundaries. The importance of them. The importance of self-care. And some people will say, well, you can't, some of the dating gurus and coaches, which I don't care about, they will be like, oh, well, you can't give someone an ultimatum. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. If they want to be a part of my life, they're affecting my body and my mind and my spirit, yes, I can give an ultimatum. Either you get your shit together, you make a decision, or I will walk away. You don't have to. I'm walking away. And I'm not coming back. That's the kicker. I'm not coming back, and I'm not giving you another chance. So you blow it now, you won't get it back. Exactly, Em. Exactly. Yep. Sure, go ahead. You act the fool, and I will withdraw my energy. I will delete your number. I will block you, and I will make sure every one of my friends and family members know that you are not allowed to be around me at all. So don't try to stalk me or look me up or follow me, because it's going to be hell for you. Let's see. Are you guys back together? You and the baby daddy, are you guys back together? Oh, okay. Is that what he's telling you? Because I don't feel like he does. I don't feel like he's ready for that. I feel like right now, this is going to sound. I feel like he may want to eventually, not now. Not now. Right now, he's in a tight situation. So until he can work all of that out and get his life sorted out. Yeah. And get his life sorted out, I would say no. Like I'm saying, if I were you, if I were in your shoes, I would say no. No, not until you get out, get some rehabilitation therapy or whatever it is that you need to get your life together and prove that you actually can be here and create a sense of stability to support a family. You can't do that behind bars. And what I don't want to risk is you going back behind bars. So once I'm secure as a woman, right. Yay, Valerie. Yeah, once I feel secure as a woman, I don't want you to come in to my children's lives and disrupt their lives and then end up going back to prison. That's not something I want to play with. I don't want to play with my emotions. I don't want to play with my children's emotions, because when you have a family, it's a father plays a critical role as head of household. He plays a critical role. So if he's not there, okay, and he's constantly, got this going on back and forth, it creates confusion with the children. It creates emotional stress on you as a woman. You don't have that intimate connection because it's being taken away from you. So until he can actually get out, get help, work on himself, get to a stable state of mind and being, financially, emotionally, mentally, then I would say no. Hey, Yessie, I would say no. I would say he may want to marry you, but I would say wait. I would say wait and see how that goes. Because you're thinking, oh, well, we have 2 children together. That's actually not a reason to stick around. It's not. Just because you have children with him is not a reason to stick around. It's not. And who's to say how long it will be before he gets out? Who's to say how long it'll be before he gets out? And does he really want to marry you? Yeah, does he really want to marry you? What is his reason for wanting to marry you? Is it because you're the mother of his kids? Because there's better reasons. Like, what is his reason for saying he wants to marry you? And that's for you intuitively to feel and decide. Are you marrying me because you feel like it's a constant connection and you don't want to see me move on and be happy with someone else? Are you saying that you want to marry me because you like me putting money on your books? Are you saying you want to marry me because, like, these are things to really ask yourself and be honest about with yourself with this situation, because you don't want to set yourself up or your children for failure when you could have better. I hope that makes sense. Right. That's why I said it's on you to decide, what do you truly feel in your gut feeling? Why? Why is he so adamant about it? Is he saying this because you put money on the books? Is he saying this because you have kids together? Is he saying this because he genuinely loves you? He's always loved you. He's always been there to support you. I mean, he can't support you from jail. But I'm saying, like, what is the reason? What's the reason? You know? What was the reason? What was the reason for him saying, I want to marry you? Tell me why. That would be my question to him. Tell me why. Because having kids is not enough. People have kids with other people and they happily marry other people. That's not an excuse. Out of jealousy, you don't want to see your kid. He doesn't want to see his kids around another man. It's an ego thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a jealous ego thing. Well, I don't want to see my kids. Well, okay, but you're behind bars. So make it make sense. This isn't my fault. Hate to sound harsh, but it's not your fault that he's there. So, see what I'm saying? What is the real reason that you feel like you just want to marry me? And you've been saying this for 5 years. Been saying it for 5 years and it hasn't happened. Just thinks that's food for thought. You'd be surprised at what the answer would be. I think you're right. I think you're right. Not because he genuinely wants you to be happy. Not because you're genuinely in love. But like you said, I agree. Trust your intuition. Trust it. No problem. I mean, just being completely 100% real with you, there's nothing he can do for you right now or anytime soon. So just keep that in mind. And I would not put my life on hold for that. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to your children. I would not put my life on hold for that. Y'all had people hopping in the live stream. Those are tough. Those are tough situations. And it's like, always, first and foremost, women are so loving. We as women, we're so loving. We want to help. We want to give. We want to nurture. We want to support. But it's like, where's our support? Where's your support? If he's behind bars, who's supporting you? Who's loving you? Who's got your back? If you need something, who's got you? You. That's why I keep saying self-love is the most important love. Yes, please make sure you thumbs up the live stream, you guys. Subscribe if you are new. And hop on in. Hop the live stream. But yeah, you have got to put yourself first. Put yourself first. Mentally, spiritually, physically, financially. Put yourself first. And a lot of it for us as women, it's from the emotional self. It's the emotional body that we get worn down, we get stressed, we get overwhelmed, we get depressed because we don't have that person. Thank you, Em. We don't have that person. It's always like women have to be strong. Sometimes women feel like we have to be strong because we're mothers, we're therapists, we're counselors, we're readers, we're healers, we do this, we do that for everybody. That's good, Yessie. Aquarian, then go out, boo. Go out. See, at least you notice it about yourself. That's the good thing, Yessie. You notice it about yourself. That is a beautiful thing. I'm glad that you mentioned that because that for me is a beautiful thing about your own spiritual journey. Like you realize things about yourself that you may not like, but you work on that. You fix that, you know? And nobody's like guilt tripping you or telling you you're going to hell or anything like that. You just realize that you're a person. You make mistakes, you get up and you keep going. You learn from the mistakes. You grow as a person. That's what I love about being spiritual versus religious. You're not going to be condemned to hell because you did something. You overspent money today. So, because it says in 1 Thessalonians, thou shalt not spend $20 on Monday. Like, you're not going to go to hell. It's a mistake. You move on. You move on with life. It's not you're depressed because you made this mistake or you've committed this atrocity. Like you don't have that feeling. You don't have that pressure. You're allowed to be human. You're allowed to make mistakes. You're allowed to grow. Did I miss anybody? Valerie, did you have a question for me, love? And I just missed you. If you have a question, go ahead and drop your question. Because I want to make sure I get you. See, and at least you're catching it. You're catching it. Yeah. We try to go out of our way for others. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you cannot do that. As much as you want to help people. As much as right am all things deceased. Oh my goodness. You know what? I wonder who's gonna talk about that stuff when I'm not here. Who's gonna talk about it? You know what, Valerie? I feel like that's on you. I feel like it's, hi Ride, welcome to my channel. I feel like if you really, really want it, I feel like if you really, really want it, just take a risk and go. You're a Sagittarius after all. You're a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about travel. Sagittarius is all about, you know, doing what Sagittarius wants to do. Do you? Sagittarius, much like an Aquarius, likes their freedom. Sagittarius likes their space, their freedom to do things. Yeah. So do you, boo? If you don't want to be there, you know, then dip. Okay, dip. Yeah. Like, oh, hold on, y'all. Y'all doing too much for me. Y'all doing too much. Let me go get a rental car. Yeah, y'all doing too much. Let me get some money. Let me get a rental car. I'm going to San Antonio. Bye. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye. Right? Hi, Chrissy. Yeah, for the moment. Yeah, for the moment. Yeah, and if you value your space as much as I do, honey, somebody has got to go. And it's gonna be me. Yep, hang on a second, Chrissy. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please make sure you like and subscribe. Ride. How are you and Florent together, or are y'all in separation? That's my question. Sometimes, Valerie, honey, you just got to move yourself from the situation. Like, you know what? Y'all are causing way too much stress for me. It's the stress for me. It's the drama for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my little money, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm gonna get my little rental car, put gas in my car, and go. I'm just packing up stuff. I'm leaving. I don't care what y'all do. I will be fine. God has taken care of me this far. He gonna keep taking care of me. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff, and I'm gonna go. Bye. I can't with all this. I can't deal with it. Yeah, you got this, Valerie. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you just have to get up. Sometimes you just have to get up, take your stuff, go. Trust me, I literally have had to do that before. I actually went the opposite way. I left Texas and I came up north, and I left everything I had behind. I just took stuff and I had to go. Started over. Been blessed ever since, and have never looked back. You know, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. Sometimes you have to have enough trust in God, your spirit guides, angels, and know that they are guiding you along the way. Because man will fail you. Man will fail you because people are people. People do shitty things. People are not always reliable. People cause drama and all of the things. But trust that God's got you. He's had you this far. He's going to get you through it. And sometimes situations happen to where we get separated because we have codependent. A lot of people are in codependent situations. Oh, I'm staying with this person. This person needs me for this. They always call me when they need some money. They need me to take them here. They want me to pick them up. No, and no. You need to go over here. They need to be over there. So God said, you know what he does? He causes things to happen. Oh, this fell through, that fell through. It fell through because they needed to learn their lesson. You needed to learn your lesson. They needed to learn that they need to stop always using you, and you needed to learn to stop always giving so much to everybody. Take care of you. That sometimes is the lesson. See, I'm telling you, Em. I'm telling you. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just You gotta go. You got just pick up everything, go. Thank you, Ride. Let's see. So what's the overall energy surrounding this connection? Because, you know, sometimes we think because it's family members, parents, siblings, we are obligated. You are not obligated to do anything. You are not. Just because this is your cousin, this is your brother, this is your mom, this is your dad. No, ma'am. They are full body capable individuals of taking care of things themselves. They do not need you. They don't. Now, unless there is, and even still, even if there's a disability of anything, there are professionals, licensed professionals who are able to handle those situations. We end up causing our own stress, feeling like we have to do everything. You do not. You don't. Yes, they are, right? Thank you. Yeah. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles. This individual may be focused on his own financial stability and well-being. I don't know if he's staying with other people or just doesn't have the most stable environment, or he's trying to save money or for a particular purpose or goal. But it's like he's really focused on his the material world as far as like career, finances, that type of thing. 4 of Cups, he feels like this is just a missed opportunity between y'all. Yeah, there's been a lot of trials in this connection. There's been a lot of trials and ups and downs. Not really moved on. It's just kind of focused on himself. I feel like he has a lot going on. 9 of Wands. Because 9 of Wands is about challenges, trials, tribulations, tests. Things that, you know, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Like we were just talking about. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, pick things up and go. You're welcome, Valerie Love. I feel like he may be going through it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to extend grace to people because, you're a great example of this. Great example of this. Sometimes we have to extend grace to people because we don't know what someone else is going through. We don't know, you know? So sometimes we have to be patient and understanding from a place of love, not of lack, but of love. When I say lack, it's desperation. It's, well, when are they going to reach out to me? Or when are they going to do this? Or when is he going to take action? Or what are their intentions? Yes, Chrissy, hold that thought. So when you get so consumed about you, what you can get, I want him to propose. I want him to take me here. I want him to do this. I want them to do that. I want him to move here. I want him to do that. You get so caught up in what you want them to do. You don't extend grace to the person because what are they going through right now? They could be at a stress level 20. But you're concerned about what you want. Show grace to your person. Extend grace to your person. This is not to excuse their behavior by any means, but this is to come from a place of empathy, love, and understanding. Because if you were in that person's shoes, you would want grace to be extended to you. You see it? Spirit, what are Rod's person's feelings towards him right now? What are Rod's person's feelings? Chrissy, you're my last reading for the night, and then I'm logging off. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. He's thinking about possibly having a new start or a reconciliation with you. Judgment. He feels bad for the way things have ended. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. He regrets how things have ended between the two of you. He's very much thinking about it. But it's like right now, in a good way, Em, you're so patient. You are so patient. It was a learning experience. It's been a journey. But you took a step back to really focus on yourself, and I love that. I love it. I just love it. Yeah, right now he's not making any moves because he's really focused on himself. I feel like something is going on in his environment that he's trying to get settled. Is that's the word I'm getting? Like he's trying to settle something. Thank you, M. But that's what life is. Life is an experience. We don't get to experience it once. I mean, in this body, you know. Yeah, that's why you're not hearing much from him right now. How he feels. He feels sorrowful. He feels sorrowful. He is trying to, he's just kind of going with the flow. Go with the flow, like surrendering. And it's like, let go and let God take care of the situation. But like I said, he has a lot going on. 9 of Wands. That's why he's distant. He kind of feels like it's a missed opportunity between the two of you. He has the desire. He has the desire to reach out to you. But right now, he's just feeling, he's in a lack mentality. 5 of Pentacles. That's why he's focused on being in a King of Pentacles energy, because he doesn't feel like he has enough. He doesn't feel like he has what it takes to give you what it is that you may expect or want from him in this connection. 10 of Wands. Stress. A lot on his plate. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. That's how he's feeling. That's how he's feeling. Tell me more, Spirit. What's his overall energy? Lessons repeat until you learn. Cycles of death. Lessons repeat until you... His overall energy. There's lessons that he's having to learn right now. Clock. Life is limited, so it's important to take each moment and make the most of it. So right now, he's taking his time and focusing on himself. We have the emotional one. Right now, he could be very much in his feelings. Not sure how things ended between the two of you. So keep that in mind. He's very much in his feelings about things. The altar. Worships you, honor, and respect. Okay. And the confessional. I feel like he still does have a lot of respect and love for you. However, we've got the confessional. Expressing wrongdoings and mistakes, owning up. He knows and realizes that he has made some mistakes in this connection. We've got burning memories, strong memories, hard to forget. It's hard to forget you, you know. I feel like you're picking up on his energy because he's picking up on yours. Soul vibrations. Picking up on each other's soul frequency. Yeah. Lying tongue, hard to trust, untrustworthy. He may just have trust issues. That could have been a big deal in this connection between the two of you, which is why you two separated, because he has trust issues. Obstacles, whatever life throws at us, we will make it. So he's really right now, like I said, he's going through it. He's trying to get through whatever obstacles are blocking his path right now. So he doesn't, I mean, he still has a lot of love for you. He still thinks about you because you're hard to forget. He has a lot of respect and love for you, but at the same time, he's got things going on that he's dealing with. So know that. Know that. All right, Chrissy, if you want to go ahead and drop your question, love, I'm going to hop right into it. I think you just wanted a general love reading, correct? General love reading. Is love ever coming towards you? How long has it been since the last relationship, Chrissy? Let me ask you that. How long has it been since the last relationship? Yes, I feel like love will come towards you, but you have to put yourself in a space for receiving it. You have to open yourself up to be receptive to love. If you have any types of trust issues, doubts, or anything, it may take you longer. So you're new to dating, completely new to dating. This is a whole new thing for you, right? That's even better. That's even better. Really? Well, one, it's just like a product. If I don't advertise what I do, or product or service, if I don't advertise what I do, like you see the title when you scroll through YouTube and you see my channel, right? Aquarian Empress Tarot. Boom, here I am, big on the screen. If you don't advertise your availability for dating, how are they going to know? Who's going to know? Who's going to know? Chrissy's available. Who's going to know Chrissy's available if you don't advertise, right? Food for thought. Let's start there. Spirit, what messages do you need for Chrissy to know in regards to love and relationships? Be ready. Dating, let me say this. Dating apps serve their purpose. Dating apps serve their purpose, but I would not rely on them. It's much better. This is just my opinion, okay? Y'all can add the comments. Feel free to add to the comments. I feel like it's much better to meet people authentically in person. That's what I feel. Dating apps can be very misleading. That's what I feel. They can be very misleading. They can be. And they can be really helpful too. You just have to use common sense, discretion, and intuition when you're dealing with dating apps. Never ever travel to meet a stranger alone for the first time. That's dangerous. Let me start by saying that. If you met someone on a dating app, I don't care if you're 26 or 46, it is not safe to meet someone that you don't know alone. Yeah, that you don't know alone. Right, I've signed up for a lot of them and I don't use them. I haven't used them probably a good 4 or 5 years. Because I had enough of it. I had just had enough of it, you know? Hi, Kelly. I've been good. How you been? That's what happened. Oh my gosh, like 7 years ago, I signed up for, what did I sign up for? Y'all. I signed up for eHarmony. That's what it was. I had to think about it. I signed up for eHarmony, right? Do you know that the other day I got an email from eHarmony? I was like, what? I forgot all about them. Yeah, I forgot all about them. It was like 7 to 10 years ago. Oh, well, I'm glad that you took a break, love. Totally understand. Totally understand. But are you feeling better now? Let's see. That's the problem. Chrissy, here's what. You are so kind and so loving, and you're coming off, you're giving an energy off of desperation. You do not want to seem desperate. Yeah. We've got robbery, robbed of love and happiness. Yeah. Vibrations. Spirit wants you to be aware of your energy, the energy and the vibrations you're sending out. The way the law of attraction works. Release to receive. This is like manifestation, you know. Take some time Here's what I suggest. Here's a suggestion, okay? Take some time, Chrissy, to write down a list of things that you would like in a potential partner, boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, okay? Write it down. Write down what you'd like for him to look like, his physical attributes, okay? Write it down. And then burn it. Write it down and burn it. Well, first I would make a copy. I would make a copy of it, like copy it on a copier, and then burn it. Okay? Watch it burn. Really? Wow. Manifest. Yes, absolutely. So don't even think about it. It's almost like, when you put the chicken in the crock pot, you turn it on and you let it slow cook overnight. You put your seasonings in the crock pot. You put the chicken in the crock pot, the vegetables in there. Put it in there, set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Set it and forget it. Manifest. Set it and forget it. Because you constantly thinking about it is blocking it from actually being able to come to you. You're so consumed with it. Your mind is so consumed with it. Welcome back, Kelly Love. We missed you. So you have to release it. Release to receive. That's how it works. Release to receive. That's how it goes. Kelly just proved the theory. She released one thing and something better came in. You see it? You release to receive. You say, you know what? You go in prayer, meditation. For me, it's prayer. Prayer, meditation. You ask your petition. You ask your petition to God, source, spirit guides. You make your petition. You write it down. You say, you ask for what it is that you want. And then you let the powers that be bring it to fruition. You let the powers that be bring it to fruition. Let God do his work. Let the angels do their work. Let them guide you along the way. Right? All you have to do, let me tell y'all a little secret. You have one job. You have one job. You know what that job is? Show up. Show up. Just be present. Spirit wants us to be present. Be present. Watch for the red flags. Be open to receiving the blessings. Notice when you see the negative. Notice when you see evil and stay away from it. Protect yourself. Be present. Be aware. You just show up. They just need you to show up. That's the first step. Just show up. Right? So then when someone comes into your energy, you're like, okay, now it's time for me to use my intuition and common sense that God gave a goose. Is he serious or is he playing games? Is he stringing me along and breadcrumbing me? Exactly, M. In my words, the common sense that God gave a goose. Where did I get that from? But yes, your gut feeling, literally your gut feeling. Like, I just don't know. I don't know about him. He seems a little bit off. There's something off about him. So he's like, you know what? I want to see you again. You know what? I'm just not ready for that. I'm not ready. Give yourself time to think about it. You don't have to rush into situations. You don't also have to jump at the first offer that's presented to you. Spirit wants us, I'm including myself, to be aware. Be aware. Just because it's offered to you doesn't mean you have to accept it. Exactly, M. That's where deception lies. Because sometimes we see something, oh, that looks great. And we think, oh, that's great. That's like a sale. You know those sales where they make you think that you're actually, like, the product, let's say the product is like $500 and they're like, We're having a 50% off sale. Okay, but 50% off of 500 is still a lot of money. I'm supposed to be excited. It's still a lot of, do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna rush and go get this thing. It's 50% off. Yes, of 500. Now I'm broke and I'm homeless. Because I'm like, woo, they're having a sale. Let me go get it. Like, no. No. Spirit's like, see, this is what I'm saying. Use your intuition. Common sense that God gave a goose. It's $500. 50% of that is $250. Right? Can I afford that right now? No. So, the sale sounds great. But I'm not going to put myself in a bind. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. Y'all, the crunching is Reek is eating, he's eating lettuce, okay? And he's to the, like the stem part of the lettuce, so it's real crunchy. So if you hear crunching, excuse him. But yeah. Yes, love will come your way, Chrissy. You just have to use your intuition. You got to use your intuition, and you have to take care of you first. You have the one job. Show up. Set it and forget it. You manifest it. Release it into the universe's hands. It'll come to you. It will come to you. I can like 99.9% say it'll come to you. Because it's not hard. Love is really not like a relationship. Let me not say love, because sometimes it's not love. A relationship is not hard. Right? Pets are so lovely. And I feel like animals, right? I feel like animals are connected. I feel like they're more connected to the spiritual realm, because I feel like they can pick up things before we do. Right, Ricky? Right? That's why he's looking at me funny. But yeah, I feel like he picks things up. Because the other night he was thumping for no reason. No reason at all. It was like 11 p.m. and he was thumping. And I was like, what, sir, what? No explanation. So I feel like they're connected to the, to the spirit world. So, Chrissy. I know it. He's so cute. He's so cute. Chrissy, don't stress about love, honey. It will come to you. It'll come to you. Give yourself time. Trust me, the right person will come along. You just continue to do you. Be your wonderful self. Right. And tear it all up. It's like Rico. This is my tarot room, but Rico thinks it's his. So I let him think that. I let him believe whatever his little bunny brain wants to believe. I let him, He sits in my business chair on the other side because for whatever reason that excites him. I think it does something for his ego, but that's that. Anywho, you guys, thank you so much for everybody who joined the live stream. If you have not subscribed, please do, okay? Please like the live stream. Leave a comment if you watched it, okay? I do offer personal private readings as well on my website. I was going to say I will list it. He blasts through my tarot room. Absolutely. The devil on wheels. So he hops out of here as I'm burning frankincense in the room earlier. And I'm like, just get out. Get out. Because he doesn't like the smell. He's probably used to incense by now because it's all throughout the house. You're welcome. So I will see you guys Wednesday night. We're aiming for Wednesday night, y'all. Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night, and then Friday night we're doing the giveaway. So make sure that you're here. We're doing the giveaway Friday night. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Good night, y'all.